In a faraway time, there was a land of magic. A young dragon, champion of an ancient people, slumbered away. It was a time of peace and prosperity, and yet a dark and powerful force gathered its strength. Hello people, I am the Shifter 100, and Spyro's asleep. Welcome to Spyro Shadow Legacy, my new Let's Play. I'm excited, quite clearly a little dragon isn't. This is Hunter. Spyro! Hey Spyro, come on out! You locked yourself in? Oh man, that's funny. Your key must be somewhere in your room. Okay, well, I'm gonna head downstairs while you figure things out. Now, when you first start up this game, you're probably gonna notice that A button does not deal with text, moving along text. It's the X button. Okay, keys up there. You press B to jump, control pad to move, you press Y to breathe fire. L and R don't do anything yet. We'll soon work out that. And we're also going to get our first introduction of gems. Red ones are worth 1. And we're going to come across green ones which are worth 2. Blue ones which are worth 5. Yellow ones which are worth 10. And purple ones which are worth 25, I do believe. And the keys up here. I'd recommend not picking up any treasure chests for a while. Just because our max wallet is 999 gems, and we're gonna get to that point very quickly, so ignore any treasure chests for now. I'll come back to them later. Now we're out of our room, because Spyro left his key up on the windowsill, which he couldn't find. Silly Spyro. So, at the minute we've only got one jump, but we're going to upgrading that eventually. Down here, find that we're in some sort of inn, because there's lots of tables around. This is Artigan. Hey Spyro, there's fire went out my stove. Can you breathe on it for me? And there's Hunter again. Go ahead, pal. I'm going to miss my. Let's try that again. Go ahead, pal. I'm going to head to the docks before I miss my boat. See you there. And he's off, he's off, he's off. Just keep walking, just keep walking. I'm really excited to do this. I keep thinking I've got double jumps, that's why I keep pressing the button twice. Now, this is the stove. You gotta light, press Y, and then. There we go. Awesome! Thanks, pal. I've got a whole bus of tourists coming for dinner. I have to get cooking. We get 58 XP, which does absolutely bugger all. I should explain the menus while I'm here. Okay, menu you're seeing now is your item menu. Butterflies and mushrooms we'll get into later. Keys you probably worked out. Eggs we'll get into later. And the gem is your money. The middle row is quest items. And the bottom row is crystals, which we'll get into later. The top screen is magic spells. Again, we'll get into that later. Here is the map, which looks very barren. We'll get better eventually. And here we have our stats. And you see some spoilers here. But anyone else who's played Spyro games will probably be slightly disappointed at the small amount of breath attacks. And if we go here, we'll see what we learnt and what level we're at for learning. At the minute, we've just got level 1 jump. So the main screen you're going to want to be on is your item screen. And let's head on out. And one thing, R does something. What am I doing? R is charge, which is basically your dash in this game, and also an attack. So you're going to be holding down the R button a lot. It's sheep, first enemy encounter, basically fodder. This is Sparks, the dragonfly, telling us that enemies in the real world drop red butterflies, eat them use for your HP. I've got something interesting to say about Sparks. Because this is not the first Spyro game. This is the first Spyro game I've played, but it's in the original continuity. I believe this is the last game in that series. Sparks, I like. He's been with Spyro Literally all his life. I have been swatching up for this. Been with Spyro literally all his life. There's a little thing I mentioned in one of the other games, the name of it will come up on screen in a minute, where all young dragons had a dragonfly to protect them, because in the older games, Sparks was your health meter. The colour he was represented how much health he had. I don't think this is the case in this game, because it seems to be that Spyro's eating the butterflies, but I may be wrong on this. Now, we have a jar, that's a spoiler for a future item. Anyway, this is Dragon Shores. I like the music here, it's very relaxing. And immediately going on to explore. Again, chests don't bother with. Down here we have crabs. Hold the L button, charge. These crabs are not affected by your fire, you just charge them and they have really low HP. The lowest of any enemy. So, hang on, how many? I am correct on the blue being 5, aren't I? Oh, blue is 10, my bad, sorry. So what's yellow then? I don't know. Spyro Wiki, you were wrong! And we've got lots of dragons here, whom we'll be talking to in due course. Up here is a rabbit, who we'll be talking to in a minute. So let's go into the docks and meet our friend Hunter. If I can get down there. Now, this probably won't be the last Spyro game I do, because I've become quite interested in the series, to be honest. Now here's a duck. Also got our friend Hunter and a mole called Blink. Every character I will be making a note of and be giving a little bit of a backstory when we get more involved with their character, so that won't be happening for a while. Glad you made it, Spyro. Have you seen Bianca? We can't leave without her. Can you find her and tell her it's time to go? Oh, we've already found her. Because she's the rabbit. On top of here. And then Spyro will move faster. Move faster, Spyro! So, Bianca. Hey, I was just taking one last look at this place before we leave. I've got this funny feeling, like I'm never going to see this place again. Oh, it is time to go. I'll head over to the dock. Meet me there. We're gonna get there first. We're gonna get there first. No, I'm not. Wait! Push! Get out of the way! Run, 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 run. It's like every protagonist, you always run faster than the NPCs. I don't know how this law came about, but whatever. Then she teleports onto the ship, or walks on water. Well, that's it. Vacation is officially over. Yes, but it's time to go. I need to get back to my cousins. They're a mess without me. That's a bit of foreshadowing. We'll be seeing them in a minute. Well, not in a minute. What a responsible bunny rabbit. Shut up. Yeah, in case even I work this out, these two like each other. What are you gonna do now, Spyro? Now we're leaving. You're gonna be bored silly without us. Ew, school. You're gonna study with the elders. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. School is so exciting. Depends on what time I have to get up for it. I have to get up for 6:30 to get to college. That's so much fun every morning. Are you kidding? Spyro's gonna learn some sweet tricks. Like what? Magic, you know, transmogrification and prestidigitation, levitation. I can give you definitions of these. Transmogrification is basically shapeshifting. Like, whether it be shapeshifting yourself or changing something else's shape. I can't remember for the life of me what Spyro game this was. Bianca turned a Rhinoc into Buzz. What a Rhinoc is, I have no idea. That's one area I didn't spot up on, I'm sorry. And prestidigitation is sleight of hand stuff, sleight of hand tricks, which I myself am trying to learn. I've got a box of magic tricks upstairs. And it might even go far to say illusions in a way. It's like deceptive stuff, sleight of hand. Levitation, you don't need me to explain that, surely. You know, you name it. What? No way! Cool. I wouldn't have had to levitate. The Elder's magic is really powerful. In fact, well, just be careful. Sounds like little bunny rabbit knows a lot about magic. Maybe I do. Sounds like the little bunny learned a few tricks in the sorcerers back in the day. Main antagonist of, I think, Enter the Dragonfly, game for the PlayStation 2. One of them. That's where Bianca first started. She was actually a minor antagonist in that game because she was a sorceress apprentice. But that went kind of downhill. That's none of your business. All aboard! You're a ferryman. Only train drivers, only train conductors are supposed to say all aboard. You're a ferryman. Bye, Spyro. See you next year. Bye. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Watch out for those spooky elders. Ooh. Oh, shut up, Hunter. The banter between those two are amazing. Well, that's it for another season. So long, tourists. Here's your hat. What's your hurry? Ha! Don't be blue, Spyro. You see your pals again. How about a little coconut treat? So creamy, so rich, you can't resist. I knew you'd say yes. Be right back. While Spyro drifted off to sleep once again, ominous clouds appeared over the land. They crackled with magic, signalling the approaching threat. A deafening crack! A light bolt of energy rushed towards Earth, straight for Spyro. A wave of dark magic pulsed across the land, pushing everyone into a strange dimension known as the Shadow Realm.